Good day to all of you. Today we shall study quantitative aptitude in that arithmetic ability section, the topic being percentage. This is my 6th video on this topic, that is percentage part 6. In part 5 video I had discussed solving only one problem on percentage, the practice of which I strongly hope can enhance one's thinking capability. In that direction, let us solve some more problems today. Okay, this is the problem that we solved in last video. Moving on to next question, that is question number 2. If sales tax is reduced from 3 1 by 2, that is 3.5 or 3.5% to 3 1 by 3rd%, then what difference does it make to a person who purchases an article with marked price of rupees 8,400? Here sales tax is reduced from 3 1 by 2% to 3 1 by 3%. And article what he has purchased, it cost rupees 8,400. So the question is, what is the difference or what difference that makes to a person? Means how much rupee he can save, because the sales tax has been reduced from 3.5 or 3.5% to 3 1/3%. So when tax is reduced, so definitely what total amount that person has to pay will be reduced. So marked price is rupees 8,400. The person has to pay rupees 8,400 plus tax. Tax rate has been given here. First, the tax was 3.5%. When the tax was 3.5%, totally how much he had to pay for the article, that we have to calculate first. Then what is the new tax? 3 1/3%. So then for 3 1/3%, what is the tax we have to calculate, and calculate the total amount of money for the article that person has to pay. So this is old tax, this is new tax. So this is the old amount that he had to pay for the article when tax was 3.5%. Okay, this is the new amount that he has to pay for the article when the tax is newer one, means when tax rate is this. This is the analysis of the problem. We will have to write the mathematical equations for this and solve the equations. Okay. So one tax rate is 3.5%, right? So how we can write this? 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7. So 7 by 2. This is 7 by 2. This is the old tax rate. Then how much is the old tax amount? So 7 by 2% of, right? For every 100 rupees he had to pay 7 by 2 rupees. Then for a total of 8,400, how much tax he has to pay? So if you take up this 7 by 2 as it is, percent means divided by 100, of means into, then 8,400. Okay, so here 1 is there. So how this equation can be written? 7 by 2 as it is, so divided by 2, when you write multiplied by, this 100 divided by 1 becomes 1 by 100. This into 8,400 as it is. If nothing is there means 1 is there. Now we'll have to simplify this. These two zeros and these two zeros are cancelled. This 2 ones are 2 fours are 8. Then 2 twos are. So next 7 into 42, if you do, 7 twos are 14, 1 carry, 7 fours are 28, and this is 294. 294 is the tax amount he has to pay for the article the mark price of which is 8,400, because the tax rate was 3.5%. Means for every 100 rupees of the article he has to pay 3.5 or 3.5 rupees. Then for a total of 8,400 he has to pay the tax 294 rupees. Then what is the total amount? 8,400 is the marked price plus 294. So 8,400 plus 294 if you do. So 0 plus 4 is 4, 0 plus 9 is 9, 4 plus 2 is 6, then 8 here. So that is equal to 8694. So this is the actual price of the article, which includes marked price plus tax amount according to old tax rate. So this is first half of the problem. Next, second half of the problem is taking new tax rate. New tax rate is 3/1/3%. That means 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1, that is 10/3%. With this rate, what is the tax amount? So 10/3% of marked price. That is for every 100 rupees the tax he has to pay is 10/3 rupees. Then what is the total amount of tax for 8,400 rupees? So 10/3% means 10/3 divided by 100. If nothing is there, we'll have to take 1. Then this off means multiplied by, and this 8,400 is taken as it is. Now simplifying this, 10/3, this divided by is written as multiplied by, this 100 divided by 1 is written as 1/100. So then this into 8,400 is taken here. Now these two zeros are cancelled. So next 3 ones are 3 2s are 6, 8 minus 6, 2 is left. 2 and 4 means 24. So 3 8s are 24. Now 10 into 1 is 10. 10 into 28 is 280. Okay, that is equal to 280. What is this? This is a new tax according to new tax rate 3/1/3%. So what is the selling price? So marked price is 8,400 and 280 rupees is the tax. So if you add both, so 8,400 and 280 here, 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 8 8, 4 plus 2 6, and this 8. So 8680. This is the new price of the article, that is according to new tax rate 3/1/3%. So what difference it is making here? That is the question. So according to old tax rate, the tax was 294 rupees. According to new tax rate, which is the reduced tax rate, the tax amount is 280 rupees. We did not calculate selling price or total amount for the article here, because marked price remains same. The difference will be there only in the tax amount. So what is the difference between the two here? 294 minus 280, 4 minus 0 4, 9 minus 8 1, then 2 minus 2 0. So this is what is making the difference. That is, when the tax is reduced from 3.5% to 3/1/3% on an article of mark price 8,400, he is able to save rupees 40. That is the answer. Okay. So 14 rupees is saved. Right? That is the answer. So in another words, with this old tax rate, he had to pay 8694 rupees for the article, and with new reduced tax rate he has to pay only 8680 rupees, where he is making a saving of 14 rupees, and that is what is the solution. Coming back to the problem, when tax rate is reduced from 3 1 by 2% to 3 1/3 percent on an article of rupees 8400, the tax amount is reduced from 294 rupees to 280, that is a saving of 14 rupees. That is first one. Or the total price or selling price of the article is reduced from 8694 to 8680. That also speaks of 14 rupees saving. Okay. So the answer is 14 rupees is saved. That completes the solution of question number 2. Solving third problem, the difference between the two numbers is 1660. Then if 7.5% of one number is 12.5% of other number, find the numbers. Means we have to find two numbers. Let the two numbers be x and y. The difference between the two numbers is 1660, that is given. Then 7.5% of one number means 7.5% of x is equal to 12.5% of another number. Okay. Now using this relation, we'll have to find x equal to what of y. Then if you substitute this x value in terms of y here and simplify, we will get y. Then again substituting y in this equation, we will get x. Hence we can get x equal to how much, y equal to how much, right? That is the analysis and approach to the problem. Now taking these two equations, and in this first simplifying this, 7.5% means 7.5 upon 100 of x means into x by 1 here. 12.5% means 12.5 upon 100 of y means into y by 1. Now we'll move this 100 the other side, it goes to numerator, and this 7.5 comes to denominator. Then taking only x on left hand side, x equal to 12.5 upon 100 as it is. So the 100 is coming from other side to numerator and 7.5 to denominator, and y as it is. So 100 ones are 100 ones are. Shifting this decimal point by one right side, this becomes 125. Then we have to shift in the denominator also by one place, this becomes 75. So 25 5s are 25 3s are. So what is here, 5 into y divided by 3. So x equal to 5y by 3. Okay. This x equal to 5y by 3 we'll have to substitute here. Then we get what is y equal to, right? And that y again substitute back in this equation, we will get what is x equal to. That is the next part of the solution. Now taking the two equations, x is 5y by 3. 5y by 3, this minus as it is, this y is taken equal to 1660. So here if y is there, y divided by 1 is there. So 5y by 3 minus y by 1 equal to 1660. For these two, taking LCM as 3 ones are 1 into 5y is 5y minus, so 1 3s are 3 into y is 3y, that is equal to, so 5y minus 3y is 2y upon 3 as it is, this is equal to 1660. Hence 2y is equal to 1660, you send it other side, it becomes multiplied by y, and you send this to other side, y becomes 1660 into 3 upon 2. Now simplifying, 2 ones are 2 8s are 16, 2 3s are 6, 0 is there. Then 830 into 3 is 3 zeros are 0, 3 3s are 9, 3 8s are 24. So y is equal to 2490. That is the one number. Then using this relation x equal to 5y by 3 and substituting y as 2490, we can get x. That is the next part. Now taking this relation and substituting y as 2490 here, x equal to 5y means 5 into 2490 divided by 3 as it is. Now simplifying, 3 ones are 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are then 0. Then 5 into 830. 5 zeros are 0, 5 threes are 15, 5 here 1 carry, 5 eights are 40 plus 1 is 4150. Hence the final answer is x is 4150, y is 2490. This is what is the solution of given problem. Okay. Coming back to the problem. X is found out to be 4150. Y is found out to be 2490. Which is the answer for this? The two numbers are 4150 and 2490. Are they correct? We can verify. The verification is the difference between the number is 1660. It should be 1660. So you take the difference here. 0 minus 0 is 0. 15 minus 9 we cannot do, taking one borrow. So 15 minus 9 is 6. So 1 minus 5 we cannot do, taking one more borrow. So 11 minus 5 is 6 and 4 minus 3 is 1660, which is same as this. Hence the two numbers are correct. This is what is the solution of question number 3. Okay. Next we shall move on to question number 4. The question number 4 is as follows. The difference between the value of a number increased by 25% and the value of original number decreased by 30% is 22. What is the original number? So if you take original number x, if it is increased by 25% means one x is taken, that is 100%. Then it is increased by 25% means 25 upon 100 x. So this is 100% x. This is 25% of x. Okay. So then if you simplify, this becomes 25 ones are 25 fours are 1x plus 1 by 4 means 0.25 x. So 1x plus 0.25 x is 1.25 x. So this is number when increased by 25%. That is first point. Next, the value of original number decreased by 30%. Means original number is x, decreased by 30%, minus 30 upon 100 x. Okay. So this is 1x means 100% x. So minus means decreased by. So it is decreased by 30%. So if you simplify this, here 10 threes are 10 tens are 1x minus 3 upon 10x. So 3 upon 10 means 0.3. So 1x minus 0.3x is equal to, so 1 minus 0.3 is 0.7x. Okay. So this is the number reduced by 30%. So this is the number increased by 25%. This is the number decreased by 30%. The difference between the two. So the difference between these two, this minus this is 22. What is the original number? Means we have to simplify this equation, then we get x equal to what, and that is what is the answer for the question. That is the original number. This is the analysis and approach to the problem 4. Okay. Now solving this equation, 1.25x minus 0.7x. So this equal to 22 as it is. So 1.25x minus 0.7x. 0.7 means 0.70 here. 5 minus 0 is 5. 2 minus 7 we cannot do. Taking and borrow, it becomes 12. 12 minus 7 is 5. This point as it is. This 1 minus 1, it is 0. Right? So this side it is 0.55x. So x equal to 22. This if you send to other side, it goes to denominator. So here 22 divided by 0.55. Now to simplify, shift this by 2 decimal places. Then here we have to add 2 zeros. Now cancelling, 5 11s are, then 5 4s are 20. 22 minus 22 is left. 2 and 0 again 24s are, then this 0 is there. So 0. 11 1s are, 11 4s are 0 as it is. So x equal to 40. So this is the answer. So what is the answer? The original number x is 40. Okay. Coming back to the problem. So the original number x is found to be 40. Is it correct? We'll have to verify. So when x is increased by 25% means it will be 1.25x. So 1.25 means 100 plus 25%. That is 25% increment in x. So 1.25 into x is 40. So if you calculate this, it comes out to be, right? So when x is reduced by 30%, that is 0.7 into 40. So 0.7 into 40. So that will be equal to 28. So the difference between this and this, that is 22. So if you check up the difference, so 0 minus 8 we cannot do, taking 1 borrow, 1 and 0 is 10, 10 minus 8 is 2, and this 5 minus 3 is 2. So this 22 is the difference between when number is increased by, that is 40 is increased by 25%, that is 50. When 40 is decreased by 30%, it is 28, and the difference between the two is 22, which is same as that what they have given. Hence the answer is correct. The original number is 40. That completes the solution of question number 4. Then we shall move on to question number 5. This is the last problem for today's session. The problem is as follows. Rani spent rupees 44,620 on Deepavali shopping, rupees 32,764 on buying laptop, and remaining 32% of total amount she had as cash with her. What was the total amount? We have to find the total amount that Rani had. Okay. So what is the total amount of money she had? So let it be X, right? How much cash is remaining with her? 32% of total amount. That is 32% of X is remaining with her. What is her expenditure? On Deepavali, 44,620. and for buying laptop 32,764. This is her total expenditure. So then adding the two, 0 plus 4 4, 2 plus 6 8, 6 plus 7 13, 1 carry and 3 here, 4 plus 3 7, 4 plus 3 7 is her expenditure. So remaining is 32% of total amount. Means 100% X she had. So this is 100%. Out of 100%, 32% of X is remaining as cash. So out of the 100%, if 32% is gone, so out of 100%, if 32% is gone, so 0 minus 2 we cannot do, taking 1 borrow, 1 0 means 10, 10 minus 2 is 8, again 0 minus 4 we cannot do, taking 1 borrow, 10 minus 4 is 6, so 1 minus 1 0. So 32% cash is remaining. Out of 100, this is the cash remaining. So 100 minus 32 is the expenditure. So this 68% is the expenditure. Okay. So in rupees how much it is? 77,384. Right. So 68% of the total amount or X means 77,384 rupees, that we know. Then 32% of the total amount or X means how much? If you calculate, then this plus this if you do, then what is the total amount Rani had? That can be the answer. So this is the analysis and approach to the problem. So to the next part of solution, what we have to do? 68% if it is 77,384, 32% means how much? Then add 32% of X and 77,384, we will get total amount that Rani had. Okay. Next, 68% means 77,384. 32% means how much? For that cross product, if you take 32 into 77,384 and divided by 68. Here 4 8s are 32, 4 1s are 4, 2 is left, 4 7s are. Now 17 1s are 17, 4 5 5 2. So how we can find? You divide the 77,384 by 17, then we get 4552. Now 8 into 4552 we have to do here. 8 2s are 16, 1 carry, 8 5s are 40, plus 1 41, 1 here, 4 carry, 8 5s are 40, 40 plus 4 44, 4 here and 4 carry, 8 4s are 32, 32 plus 4 that is 36. So 32% means it is 36,416. Now 100% or total amount of money that Rani had means this amount and this amount we have to add. So adding both. 4 plus 6 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10, 4 plus 3 7 plus 1 8, 7 plus 6 is 13, 7 plus 4 is 11. So Rani had 1,13,800 rupees. So this is the answer. Is it correct? That we have to verify. How to verify? Taking total amount, 68% of this, if you calculate, is it equal to this? That we have to find. Then 113,800, 68% means into 0.68. How we got this? 68% means 68 upon 100. So that becomes 0.68. If you calculate this, then it comes out to be 77,384 only. That is this only. Hence our answer, that is Rani had total amount 1,13,800 is correct. Coming back to the problem, Rani spent 44,620 on Deepavali shopping, 32,764 on laptop. Then total expenditure is 77,384. This corresponds to, because 32% is remaining, so then this will be 68% only. So this 68%, when it is 77,384, if you calculate 32% of total amount, means we have got 32,416. So this is 32%, this is 68%. Hence, adding this and this, it comes out to be 1,13,800, and this is the total amount of money that Rani had. So that is what is the answer. That completes the solution of question number 5. Okay. With that, we come to the end of today's session. Now if we practice solving the same problems again and again, understanding each step involved, that can give definitely clarity in understanding the analysis approach and steps involved in solving the problem. Only practice can give clarity in thinking, ability in solving the problem correctly within less time. I hope you understood. Thank you.